I think we would probably not go into details of the FAQs, which we've tried to list out. These would be part of the presentation, which will be sent out to you. But just to quickly run to you, we've tried to cover the definition of the public servants. These are just your four FAQ questions, which we've been getting a lot of information and queries amongst our client base and also amongst the various other audiences that we've addressed. So in the interest of time, we're not going to specifics, but in case your questions were centering around any of them, you can obviously review these when you get the presentation. The next is the topic, which is the current status of Lokpal. I'm sure you're aware that the government has come out with another clarification stating that the fresh set of rules will be framed, and at the end of the day, the public servants will be required to do the necessary disclosures in terms of those. Uh, Eligibility criteria for grant of registration, I do see a lot of questions coming out of this also in terms of the normal time frame it takes and also the criteria. These are two or three key points which we've highlighted, which needs to be followed by the entity being registered. You need to obviously be a formal entity, with means either a society, a trust, or a Section 8 company to be getting this registration. You need to be there for about 3 years in existence, done a reasonable amount of activity, and then spend at least 10 lakh rupees over the last 3 years, excluding administrative costs. Then this is another question that we've been getting from time to time. Foreign contribution we received and utilized from multiple bank accounts. We've tried to address that in this part of the slide as well. And in case there are any specific questions, we can obviously address them either in part of this webinar or separately over email